guys, welcome to today's video. For today's video, we're going to show you how to prepare coconut. So we've got a young coconut, a medium coconut, and an old coconut. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Alright, so this is something that I actually built. It's like sharp here, and you actually sit on it. It's made out of wood. And this is what's used to grind the flesh into this bowl here. So we'll show you guys how this works in a minute. So what you want to do is you want to cut it until there's like a little hole like this. Then you get yourself a straw, and you put it in the middle, and you drink out of it. Or you can just dump it out into a cup. So we're going to dump it out into a cup just so you guys can see what it looks like. So this is how much juice you would get if you dump it into a cup. It's a little bit more messy when you try to dump it into a cup. I usually just drink it out with a straw, but you know, I want to just show you guys. So as you guys can see here, we got quite a bit amount of coconut water here. Like I said, you don't have to pour it into a cup. It does get kind of messy. We usually just stick a straw in it and drink it. Alright, so this is the youngest coconut here. So this is going to have the softest flesh on the inside. And it's also pretty soft on the outside. But you do have to be kind of careful when you're cutting it open.
I cut a little bit here.
Yep, to make it flat.
Just make it flat. Then you just go.
Woo! Alright. So that's what the inside looks like. As you can see, it's pretty soft in here. You don't actually need that machine. You don't actually need that machine, or you actually don't need that tool to scrape this one. What you got to do is you just got to get a spoon and you scrape out the young coconut flesh. It's kind of jelly-like, and you know, it's pretty tasty. So this is what it looks like. But yeah, you would scrape that in there, and as you can see, as you scrape it, you get to the coconut husk, you know, after the thin layer of gel. And then you eat it. Alright, so what you want to do now is you just want to clean the medium one off a little bit before you cut it.
You gotta use this back of the knife so you won't damage the blade.
Yeah, because it's really hard to get in there. So just be careful when you're doing this. You
Just
have to
get
hit
in the middle
hard. Ooh.
And then you just open it like this.
So as you can see right away, this one is actually thicker and the inside is a bit harder versus, you see the difference here, how thin the white stuff is here, the coconut flesh versus the one here. So this one we'll have to use our little seeding device, but we'll do that in a minute after we open up the old coconut.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so the reason why you want to clean it off a little bit is because when you scrape the inside flesh off, you don't want to get the coconut shell mixed in with the coconut flesh.
Then you just gonna do the same.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, so these look similar, but you know they're not. So this younger coconut, or middle-aged coconut, is used for like a shredded coconut topping, whereas this one is kind of like the canned thick coconut milk that you use for cooking, like curries and stuff like that.
Okay.
All right, so the first one that we're gonna shred here is gonna be the oldest coconut. Yeah, so as you can see, it's shredding here, and it's firm. I mean, it's hard. And then you've got the little pieces right there, and it'll fall into the bowl. All right, so next we have the medium coconut. So this one is very similar to the old one. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. That one looks like it sheds easier, huh?
Yes.
Yeah. So the only difference is this one is, you know, thinner. It's not as thick as the old one. Alright, so this is the final result. This is what you end up with. So starting off here, we've got the young coconut, which as you can see, this is more of a jelly-like consistency, along with the liquid that you get. This is the medium coconut. This is probably most similar to the shredded coconut that you would get in some kind of dessert or maybe a donut. This here is the old coconut. This is what's used for making coconut milk, and you do that with hot water. The difference between these is this one is a lot more moist, more compact, and more dense. This one is a lot looser, you know, a lot lighter. You know, just again, this is what they look like from the inside. This is what it looks like. This is about what you want to look like when you're done. You want to hollow it out as best you can, but once you start getting to the bare coconut, you want to go ahead and stop because you don't want that getting mixed in with your coconut. So next we're going to show you how we make the coconut milk. We're not professionals by any means, but this is how we do it. So for this, like I mentioned, you have to use the old coconut. We're just going to go ahead and grab all of it just to be efficient. Now the first round of this is going to be the most dense round. By dense I mean thicker. So you go ahead and you pour the water in, and I'll just let them do their work. Oh yeah, wow, look at that. Now couldn't you just put this into a blender and blend it up and then strain it? No?
Nope.
So you just keep pressing that until it comes thick?
Mm-hmm.
It's not a clean process by any means. It's very messy.
Wash your hands too before you do this, and your nails are supposed to be clean.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so you can already see the liquid is starting to get thicker. So we'll bring you guys back once it starts to look more coconut milk consistency like.
So don't include that.
So we're just using a paper towel here to try and strain it. If you have a coffee filter, I definitely recommend it. So as you can see, it comes out very clean. This is what you're looking for. You might want to do this a couple times just so you can get all the residue out of there. And like I said, this is just paper towel. If you had a cheesecloth, that would work really good for this. A sieve. an almond milk bag. That would work really good for this as
But
well.
this tissue works really good.
Yeah, I mean, this is just paper towel, so.
Like, yeah, paper towel. You can't even, let's see what's gonna happen when you squeeze it.
Now, let's just hope it doesn't burst into the...
It won't.
Alright. So now, as this, you know, sits in the fridge, it will become thicker, more like coconut milk is. Obviously, this is not refrigerated, but it will thicken up. So as you can see, this is what's left once you're done. You still, again, have that dry coconut that you can go ahead and boil and cook down and make it into coconut oil. So yeah, guys, this is our coconut video. Like I said, it is kind of a messy process, but you do get a lot for your money's worth. I mean, these coconuts were only $3, and you can make, you know, coconut water, coconut jelly, coconut dessert, coconut milk, coconut oil. And the coconut oil you can use for cooking, you can rub it on your skin, you know, y'all know what it's for. And you know, also these, you can eat this too. You don't have to shred it up. You can take it off on these pieces and you can just, you know, eat it. So let me know below if you've ever had fresh coconut. I would say my favorite way to have coconut is just the young, fresh coconut that you just drink. Like I said, we normally don't even pour it into a glass. We just pop a straw in there and drink it. So yeah, if you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. Thank you for watching. Have a good day. Bye.